Okay, hello, welcome to the channel. This is Victus. You are going to be asking yourself, why are we on the main screen of Far Cry Primal? Well, I decided to do quite a different video this time. You know, I am an avid wargamer. I definitely love the genre, but I'm also a gamer, and I would like to share some thoughts about a topic that I want to address in this video. In the meantime, I'm going to be playing this thing called Far Cry Primal, which is the game that I'm actually finishing right now. And the topic that I want to talk about is going to be the backlog. So, I'm 25% in for Far Cry Primal, and it is not, for example, a video in which I'm going to talk about how good or bad this title is. It's just a conversational video that will open up myself to you, the viewer, in a different way.
Shancha isilas pacha tu gratis daiwa praskwa haucha praskwa tasha nubatari yauda chamcha.
Okay, so here we are. Another thing that I want to talk about here is that I don't want to edit more the videos. I want them to be more authentic, and something that I think nowadays is being suppressed in YouTube is the authenticity of us, the creators, especially if you are a gamer that uploads your playthroughs. And I believe that that is one of the drawbacks of over editing your stuff. And apart from that, it is time consuming. I talked about this before in a previous video. So I think this is going to be much better like this. I'm going to be drinking my favorite beverage here at the side of my computer. I'm using, by the way, a gamepad right now, and I am pretty advanced in the story here. This is pretty much the last part in which you have to destroy the Batari. Batari is the leader of the southern faction here in Far Cry Primal, and then you have these guys, the Neanderthals, that you're going to be defeating here as well. We're going to be doing this stuff in here. As you can see, this is what I have in terms of the XP. For those that know this game, it is a pretty good one, but as I mentioned before, this is not a game, this is not a video about Far Cry Primal. It is just a commentary that I would like to just go around here, chill, and talk about the backlog. So what can I say about the backlog of your library? It could be physical, it could be digital. Just want this guy, because we have the double arrows here. Oh, that's a strong guy. Are we killing it? There we go. Okay. I'm just going to go up in here and skin him. Okay, so just jump up in here. So continuing here, as I was saying, the backlog. Yes, the backlog. So there is this thing in nowadays digital market. The digital market has changed all of the rules, because right now we as consumers, we buy plenty of games. We cannot stop because we buy digital games that at the end they are just a license. It is stated on the Steam page that they are a license that allow us to play, even though we go and we buy compulsively. It's like a vice that we are buying this stuff, not thinking about, are we going to play them? Are we going to enjoy them? It is just because of the price tag. The price tag is very low, and we go there and we buy the thing and we collect them as trophies on our library. And it does not only applies to digital games like this, it applies also to physical copies. I am actually having a great collection of Nintendo Switch cartridges, and I didn't realize this up until a few days ago, in which I noticed how big my library has been grown. But what's happening here? Well, we all love to play. We all love games. This is one of the most amazing inventions, that's my opinion, for us human beings. And it is pure entertainment, dynamic entertainment, in which we can chill out, go into the game, into the world, and believe ourselves going and falling into the magic circle. I'm going to in, for example, fundamentals of video game creation, you can read about the magic circle, which is the suspension of disbelief that we are right now. Well, at least I am when I play, for example, this title that I have right now. I have the suspension of disbelief that I am the hunter. Very nice, right? Now, we love this because these are stories that are being told by the creators to us, and we are being entertained. I'm not going to go into details about what is exactly a video game, what are the elements, but I can tell you that to be entertained is something that we humans love. We love to be entertained. And this is the reason we collect this thing, because number one, they are cheap. We can find bundles of 20, 30 games for $50, $30. You can imagine when you were a kid, you were not able to do that. You had one single game and you had to stick with it until your parents or until you manage to get enough money to um, to buy another one, right? And that's not happening anymore with the advent of digital um, licenses that allow us to play the game. And the only thing that we need is a connection to the internet and a system to play the loved adventures that we all love and like. So, how can we stop? How can we stop this? Well, number one, I can tell you that there's no stop, because you will never be satisfied on your titles, because the titles will continue to appear, to be released. New indies or AAA will release new titles, and this is something that will never end. This is something that will always happen, at least while we have the connection of to the internet, right? So, and that includes also to physical copies of the games, because that happens also with physical copies. Now, I'm not going to go right now into stuff about, hey, the cartridges are better because you own them. Yeah, I talked about the license and how Steam handles this and all the stuff. We'll know that. But I really don't think it's a bad thing. Let me just mark here because I want to go here. I'm supposed to go here. So, as I was saying, I don't really agree with the fact that you don't own this, and I have my reasons to say that, which I'm not going to touch right now. If you want to open this topic up on the description, you can comment, you can give us a comment and tell us, and perhaps I can talk about that in another video. But, as I was saying, the backlog will grow, and there's no stop to that fact. And that's the first step. First step to what? Well, first step to understand that the only way to stop growing the backlog is first start playing the games and understand that you won't be stopping buying them. So what this means is that if you don't start playing them, you will never stop playing, and perhaps your time in here is going to be is going to end. We only have certain amount of time in this world. We cannot read all of the books that exist. We cannot play all of the games that exist. I wish we could, and I bet that you wish you could, but it's not possible. So if we start thinking about this and we say, well, there is always going to be more and more releases, I'm not going to be able to buy all of them, and we need to, instead of continuing buying all of these bundles, all of these new bundles, all of these new sales that we can find on Steam, that we can find on our favorite game store, whatever, we just need to enjoy them. We just need to begin playing them. I don't know how many games do you have right now in your backlog, but I'm pretty sure that if you watch this type of videos, you are someone that love to play. Because if you don't, why on earth would you watch someone playing, right? So we all love this, we all know that, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But the thing is that we need to stop buying and start playing. And what I mean by this is only and just only if you own so much or so many games as I own. Because I own my Steam library. My Steam library is very big. I think I have like 150 games, unplayed games, on my library. How many games do you have on your library? Unplayed. And I mean, basically you just bought the game and you never installed it. Or at least you just installed it just to check on it. But that's it. How many games do you have? I really want to know. I really want to know. And I really want to compare the situation with others, because I think this is not the problem of only one guy right now in the world, of only one person. So I will advise you to stop. If you have like more than 100 games on your Steam library, I don't know if it could be possible physically to have 100 games, but it is going to be a huge library, and it's going to be a physical one, which I'm going to focus my conversation here only with the digital library of Steam, especially. It could be GOG, it could be Epic, whatever, but I am a Steam consumer, and I am a Steam. I like Steam. I love Steam. I will never go into other platform. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think we have reached the area here. So yeah, that's the area. So as I was saying, let's just have a look at this area before I finish my point in here. If you have a lot of games like me, do yourself a favor and enjoy them. Go and play them, enjoy them. Stop buying new sales. Enjoy them, play them, and finish them. You don't have to finish all the way to the end, all the way to the credits, but give yourself the opportunity to play whatever you have spent money on. That's what I'm trying to focus in here with this video. And enjoy them. Is pretty nice. Look at this beautiful world. I bet that there's plenty of people that have Far Cry Primal in their libraries, and they have never enjoyed it. Look at this beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. Look at this. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tackle your backlog. And don't make that to become a don't allow the backlog to become a problem. It could become a problem. Trust me. I was not paying attention about my behavior in buying those sales. You know, you're always wanting to find that sale on the winter sale, the spring sale. I remember the time where we just had summer sale and winter sale. Now we have spring sale, autumn sale. Oh my God, it's getting out of control. If you are someone that don't have too many games, well, that's okay. I think that's pretty good. Steam is lovely for people that have not fallen into this backlog void that I'm talking about. But if you are on the void, man, just play it. Just play it. It's going to be beautiful, trust me. So yeah, this was pretty much what I wanted to talk about, and let me know what you think. So now let's finish. Now that we're here, let's finish this. We are in the Udam area here, so I'm going to just start killing here. Before that, I'm going to call my saber-tooth. We have two, by the way. And I'm going to send the saber-tooth here. Let's begin. What are you doing? Oh, those guys are very, very strong. Who's the leader here? There are too many of them. I'm trying to save him. Now we're still alive. Where's the tiger? Tushi. Where he's here. Where is he? I have to give him food. There you are. We beat him.